Hi, I'm Joe Weisenfelder with Cars.com. I just drove a very interesting animal, a Hyundai Genesis luxury car. It comes in V8 and V6 versions. Now, the thing that's most interesting about this car is $33,000, $38,000. I'm sitting inside a 4.6, which is the trim level named after the V8 engine, which is 4.6 liters. It has 375 horsepower. It's extremely quick. 6-speed automatic transmission, just about what you would expect in a luxury car in this class. The materials are very nice. There's real aluminum, and in the cases where it's not real, it actually looks really high quality. Stuff like the center console has the right sound to it. It's not just the look and feel, it's the sound. Inside you'll find a connector for an actual iPod brand iPod, and it's standard equipment. The other guys might make you pay more for this. And in addition to this connector, you can plug in a USB flash drive, a cheapo piece like that, full of hundreds of songs. Again, standard equipment. A lot of the other expected features in a luxury car, cooled seats are available on this particular version. You've got a powered sunshade over the rear window, and also an optional navigation system, which is tied into the premium stereo by a company called Lexicon that's been doing this stuff for a long time in the home theater field. It has one of these multifunction controller knobs, and though I'm not crazy about that usually, I do like touchscreen, it's pretty easy to use, and it has stuff like real-time traffic information and stuff like that on the maps. Now here, the back seat is one of the things that makes it a little bit closer to a full-size luxury car. Even though it's priced to compete with the midsize, I've got lots and lots of leg room. The front seat here is all the way back. In terms of the width of the car, you could put 3 people back here pretty easily. Now, as you might expect, a large car has a large trunk, which is good. Unfortunately, the back seat does not fold flat. There is a pass-through in the center. Unfortunately, this is pretty common among large cars, though you can buy a large car with folding back seats. So here's the interesting part. I'm now in a Genesis 3.8, which stands for the 3.8 liter V6 engine. Now, it doesn't have quite as many standard features as the 4.6, but it has a lot. It still has leather standard, even though it's not the same leather, it's not premium leather. And in this car, there is a leather-wrapped dashboard, which is an option on this one, but still, the regular 3.8, very nice, well-equipped, heated seats, not cooled. You get that in the other one. You can get the premium stereo in this one too. I'm having a hard time finding things that are wrong with it, really. This text here is not real elegant. It's kind of bright. I'm stretching. I'll be honest. Now, the V6 engine, in my opinion, is plenty powerful enough. Now, what do you think of this? 17 city, 25 highway. Does that seem pretty good? Well, that's actually the V8. This one is 1827. You don't get that in a lot of cars, even in this class that costs considerably more and maybe even go slower. Even though there's no Hyundai H on the grill here, this is still a Hyundai. The company thought about having a new brand to sell luxury cars, but there's more to a brand than just putting a name on a car. You've got to have a whole dealer network and all that stuff. It's not exactly an easy thing to do. I got to tell you, for what you get for the money here, I don't care if they call this thing an Oldsmobile, a Yugo, I'd still buy it.
For additional information on this car or any other, go to Cars.com and our blog, Kicking Tires.